You are able to manifest anything. The key is you. Everything stems from your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions. Whatever you focus on the most, it will be displayed in your outer world. It will manifest. Hey, overcomers, I'm Dara Marie. I'm your favorite mindset teacher. And this is Be an Overcomer, where you are inspired and empowered to walk by faith and use the gift of imagination to create the life you desire. So today I want to talk to you about manifesting anything. Okay. And truly, when you are manifesting anything, you're really manifesting you. Let me explain. Okay. Manifesting anything, it stems from you. The word says the kingdom of heaven is within you. The word says you shall decree a thing and it shall be established. You shall say to this mountain, be thou removed. And if you don't doubt, you will have what you say, right? So everything stems from what you are saying, what you are believing, what you're thinking on a continual basis. So I want to read to you a couple of quotes from Neville Goddard. Okay. And then I want to talk to you about manifesting anything, and really, like, you're manifesting the best version of you. When you become that thing, when you elevate in your mind, elevate in your thoughts, elevate in your beliefs, elevate in your speech, the things that you're saying, the outside world has to conform. That's how powerful you are. Okay. But too often we are not taught that. Too often we're shown the opposite, because the programming in the world is very negative, and it's like, it could be fear mongering and keep you in a state of lack and worry and doubt and all of these things that are negative. So you never go within. You never realize that power that you have within you. And then you don't manifest and create your best life. But when you step into faith, when you tap into your imagination, when you realize that as you elevate, everything else around you has to elevate. So really, you are manifesting you. You want the best health. You want the best relationship. You want wealth. You want money, whatever it is. You have to elevate in your mind. You have to start to think as if it is now. Start to think from that standpoint. If you had these things now, what would you be thinking? If you had the best relationship, how would you feel? Okay. What would your daily life look like? So you have to start to think as if it is now. All right. So I want to read to you, like I said, I want to read a couple of quotes from Neville Goddard. And he wrote, "The drama of life is a psychological one, and the whole of it is written and produced by your assumptions." Meaning what you're assuming to be true basically will be true for you. To change the world, you must first change your conception of it. Everyone can be transformed. Every thought can be transmitted. Every thought can be visibly embodied. Our inner conversations represent in various ways the world we live in. Our individual worlds are self-revelations of our own inner speech. Wow, that's powerful. I'm going to read that again. Our individual worlds are self-revelations of our own inner speech. Like, let me give you a practical example. Say you may know somebody who everywhere they go, they're encountering problems with people everywhere. No matter where they are, there's a problem, there's a problem, there's a problem. And it's like as if it's always, oh, it's that person's fault. It's this person's fault. It's that And then if you were to speak to them and you heard what they're saying, their speech, their thoughts, because like whatever you're thinking, it's bound to come out in speech. So if you are a person that's constantly filled with fear, you're going to constantly speak about fearful things. On the other hand, if you are a person that's filled with like inspiration and you think from like, only good things come your way. Things always work out for you. Things somehow, by the grace of God, are always working out in perfect order for you. All things are working together for your good. And then you realize, even though you go through life and there's challenges and things may come your way, somehow, some way, you always make it out on the, like on a positive note. You always end up like in a good way. because it's based off of what you are thinking and what you're speaking and what you're believing. So that's why I say you are really manifesting you. The relationship, the wealth, the health, whatever it is that you desire. Once you elevate in your mind, everything else has to match that. Everything else has to literally rise to the occasion to match the thing that you're speaking and believing. Because it's your speech, it's your words. You are that powerful. I know they don't want you to know that, but I'm going to tell you. You're that powerful. You have that power to create your best life. You do. It's not an outside job. It's an inside job. It is not like, your family member's job or your pastor's job. No, it's you. Like what you are speaking and believing about your life on a continual basis is what will manifest. That's why Neville Goddard said here that the drama of life is a psychological one, meaning your mindset, and the whole of it is written and produced by your assumptions. So when you assume things are negative, they have to show up negative. If you assume the world is bad and only bad things come your way and this is that and everything is negative and, like certain people, they stay in certain cycles because they're unwilling to change. And if you are unwilling to change your mindset, your life is always going to stay in the same state. I'm sorry to tell you, it's based off of your thoughts. The Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Like what you are thinking, you're creating your life. So if you want to change your life today, you want to manifest anything, the key is, what are you thinking on a continual basis? Start to speak the best things, okay? And that is why I love affirmations. Like you can start speaking affirmations over your life. And even at first, like I told you, you may not believe what you're saying, especially like if you're dealing with a health challenge and your health seems like it's the total opposite of good health. And now you're starting to speak it. At first you're like, wait a minute, nothing's changing. But I'm telling you, as you stay persistent in speaking the new story, your subconscious mind, which takes you at your word, like Joseph Murphy said, and it's always listening. Okay, it's in the background. It's absorbing all this information from this outside world. So it's your job to take a hold of your mind. Take a hold of your own mind before they do. Take a hold of your thoughts daily. This is why the word says to renew your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And it must be daily. You want to manifest your best life. You want to create your best life. You want to have your heart's desires. You want to see your vision come to pass. You must speak to yourself daily in your mind, in your thoughts, because you are with you every day. Okay? And the things that show up in your outside world, it's a reflection of what's happening in your inside world, in your inner speech. And as Neville Goddard says here, I love Neville Goddard. I love his quotes, love his books. He's like mindset. He wrote, change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change. Okay? Now, an awakened imagination works with a purpose. It creates and conserves the desirable and transforms or destroys the undesirable. Okay? And this is why it's so important. I believe like all of these things, in order for it to manifest, it stems from your concept of self. Like, what are you saying about yourself on a continual basis? What do you believe about yourself and your life? Because whatever you are believing about yourself, that is what's going to manifest. That is what's going to show up in your life. That is what is going to be expressed in your life. So the key to manifest anything, it starts with you. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions. Okay. So I pray this encouraged you. I pray it blessed you. If you like this message, please comment. Also subscribe. We have a channel membership. There is coaching, because I know a couple of people have emailed about that. Yes, there's coaching. And also my books, they are all on Amazon, as well as my website at Dara Marie Productions. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. Always be an overcomer.